welcome to another episode of To Be Frank. My name is Frank Castillo. Today's guests, we got Michael Ridley and Taylor Gorman. Hey. What is up?
What's up, dude?
Howdy.
We'll just get into it. It's good to have you guys here. And I saw you at the roast battle last night. A lot of fun.
I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Multiple Asians were lynched at the Austin Roast Battle League.
It's hard to beat racism.
Yeah. They were like, you know what? We got to make it fair. Put them up against Hispanics. They won't have a home advantage right now. People won't be sympathetic to Hispanics right now.
That was like having a roast battle in the middle of the march. Like everyone was just like, yeah, we're going for them.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna lose with my opening line. I love to show an audience what was it? I said I'd love to. Fuck, I'm fucking blanking on it right now. No.
And this is why you lost.
No, yeah, that's exactly why I lost. It is exactly. Well, the mic is so high, so I'm like trying to stay up. I usually melt onto a couch. You guys are making me sit upright like I'm in fucking military school right now. But yes, I was like, I'd love to show an audience what it looks like when a protester and a roof Korean do a roast battle. Is what I.
Oh yeah,
nobody laughed at that.
Nobody laughed at that.
No one knows what a roof Korean is.
A roof Korean.
A roof Korean.
The LA riots roof Koreans.
Oh, okay. We just call those Koreans.
Oh yeah, well they're on a roof and they have a gun. And they're like, please don't fucking burn down my wig store.
None of those people were old enough.
I'm sorry. Please don't burn down my wig store.
None of those people were old enough to remember the Rodney King riots.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That was your
I thought of all people you would get that.
What, the Rodney King riots?
Yeah. The roof Koreans.
I mean, I would just say Koreans.
No, but you don't remember the roof Koreans?
No, I remember the roof Koreans. I just never called them the roof Koreans.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think they're called the roof Koreans.
They most certainly are.
You're gonna have to Google roof Koreans.
If you Google roof Koreans,
you're gonna see an image of Hans Kim with an M16. And don't Bing it either.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that.
They are the roof Koreans.
That one right there. That's the famous one, the second one. Everyone knows this
By the way,
that's American culture.
By the way, such a clean ass look. Like, you know what I mean? Like the hardest look you've ever seen.
Yeah,
every
dad outfit with dude. Look at the double barrel snapped in half.
Oh
with
my
a
god,
cigarette
he's
in his
fucking
mouth.
ready.
They look like they need to be like cartoonified and put on the GTA cover.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what that photo looks like?
Like that guy right there is like, I'm so proud to be an American. You know what I mean?
That looks like
that
me.
shit goes hard. Wait, this is Trump. Wait.
That's me.
That's in Vegas.
Yeah. Rooftop.
Right over their heads, Ridley. It was too smart of a joke.
Oh my god,
It was too good of a reference.
Those guys look like that.
By the way, you know, if the riots are going on, you're marching in the street, you look up, you see Koreans with headbands on, you're like, we can't go to that store.
no.
Like, that's fucking-
These guys literally look like the Haitians from Vice City.
Oh, they did make them cartoon, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Dude, the Roof Korean guys, sub to the Roof Korean comic book Patreon.
Dude, that would be the hardest.
Indiegogo, it's a comic book.
That would be the hardest.
Return of the Rooftop Koreans? Oh my god. It's like a super group
Yes.
that only defeats black crime. All right. Oh god, the Austin showing. All right, that's so fun. All right,
Brown paper bag.
so you had something to ask me because you said you saw my face during the roast battle last night.
So there was a character battle where two people got up and were doing characters, and Frank just the second it started, I think you went from here to like here. And then you were like to here, like you were just slowly covering more and more of your face. You were just so
I don't
disappointed.
hide it well.
No. You real.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah. I mean, those guys are nice. They're fun. I mean, we talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see it. They crush a banana phone.
Yeah.
Banana phones is a whole different kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. And that's so fun to watch. But yeah, I don't mind character battles, but it was also just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of there's got to be more to the character than just the
hacky punchline.
the broad sweeps.
Yeah, have the writing of that character.
100%.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like when you see those roast battles, it's like George Washington versus Abe Lincoln. You know what I mean? When they used to do those kind of like character battles.
Dog, you ever watch the YouTube? I mean, perfect example. You ever watch the YouTube videos where it's like mustard versus mayonnaise, where it's like the rap battles?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Right, writing for that
Truly
character.
writing for that character, and you're like, oh okay.
I feel like you loosened up a little bit. Like you were like, okay, like halfway or 3/4 of the way through, you're like, all right, I'm kind of like on board until this is over.
Yeah.
But at first, you were like, this is a mockery.
And you're
of
like, I
roast battle.
fucking hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
It's ketchup and mustard rap battle.
Yeah, I think it's ketchup and mustard rap battle. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you see how I am. I mean, you've known me for, however long I've been coming back and forth to Austin.
Yeah, you're a freak. You work.
Yeah.
You work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know whether if you're a great roast battle judge because you're deeply involved with roast battle. You've seen a shit ton, but you also know as a writer, from a writer's perspective, you can tell if you worked, and that's why you didn't vote for me last night.
No, you did. You did a great job. You worked very well. It's just
okay. Because Taylor saw me like obsessively being like, I'm not fucking losing this shit.
Yeah,
tonight."
yeah, yeah.
I
We were having fun.
we were,
writing
we were in
and
Happy
stuff.
Chicks.
Yeah, yeah.
I was drunk.
But
in my house
here's the
and-
other thing. When you lose like that, it's not a bad loss.
No, it wasn't
it's
a bad
like
loss.
You just sometimes just
You know what?
beat
you know,
evenly.
You know what Ronaldo told me after that battle ended? He
Ronaldo
was like,
Rivera.
no, Ronaldo Mercado.
Yeah.
He was like the guy that I battled last night. We were in the green room, and he goes, "Hey man, I want to tell you something. That was like, do you remember your battle with Mike Eaton? That was like return to form, man. You really did that in our battle. And you should stay with that. That was awesome." And I was like, "Yeah," because I felt like I was like,
Yeah.
Just being goofy with all the jokes too, like reacting to 'em.
Personality. It's like fun, and it's also like when a battle like that happens, there really is no winners or losers because all anyone remembers is just a good battle.
"Yeah, I felt
Right?
great.
Yeah.
I felt great. I see all the Sharpie on my left hand the next morning, and I'm like, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. Listen, truly, like there's something to be said about winning a roast battle in your scene as a young comic, and the feeling you get the next day when you're like, I feel like I fucking like, I feel like I proved myself.
Yeah,
and then you
so-
go to other shows and people are like, great battle, like that was great, and you're like, yeah, fucking feel cool, yeah.
And the other thing, I feel like you were going up being judged by a panel of like a lot of your peers that are gonna keep you. They don't really know Ronaldo as well, and they're gonna keep you to a higher standard. I feel like the second Ridley got off, he was like, "Yeah, I lost because Frank didn't vote for me because my jokes just weren't as good or whatever." And it was
No,
like,
I wouldn't even say that.
Yeah.
The jokes were good. It was just the one joke just didn't hit. And same thing with what's his name, Patrick DePari. He had one joke that just fell flat. And that's the thing is like you always got to like try to like. It's tough when it's people that you like because I love Patrick. He's very funny. I love most of you guys. A lot of the guys that I see in the scene, I truly am fans of. So it is so hard to judge these things. I do know how much it matters to you, but it is one of those things that like, yeah, he flubbed. The other guy didn't. Although Patrick had bigger pops and the other guy had more consistent jokes that just didn't hit as hard as Patrick's are, but it's still a miss. You know what I mean? It's still a swing and a miss. So it's like just having that one against someone who like still had a good, didn't fuck up at all is like, I think that counts for something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Ridley's like,
Ridley's
you didn't
bitter,
fucking vote. But I love that you get this way because it means that you care.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Taylor and my wife are the only people who see the true artist. Stupid. Dude, you know how many, shout out to my comedy career, 12 years in, and I have 5 broken radio bezels in my car. Just like, remember that scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where Leo goes back in his trailers? You can make a goddamn fool of yourself in front of all those people. Fucking that's the dude. I don't think you're good at comedy if you don't fucking cause physical harm to yourself when you when you fail. If you got to punch something or beat yourself up because, brother, you're gonna hear it from them. You know what I mean? If you ain't hearing it from yourself, it's going to be tenfold from whatever Reddit post or whatever fucking YouTube comment. So you better hold yourself to a high standard because there's a lot of people who never do comedy, think they know what the fuck they're talking about, and they try to break you down. So it's like, if you're so mean to yourself, all the other shit that you hear, you're like, dude, I fucking literally punched a brick wall and broke my knuckle, dude. Fuck you.
Or, you could just not care about what they think.
I know. Hey, you got a book? You got a pamphlet? Sorry, brother. I do this because I know what the fuck I look like, and I just know because I'm hard on people.
Yeah.
I'm hard on people because if I care about you, I'm hard on you.
Yeah.
And I think that's important.
Yeah.
Like if people are nice to you, and you suck at stand up, I feel so fucking bad for you.
Oh no, absolutely. I think
like
being
death.
honest with people is nice and important, right? But being like, hey, good job, and they didn't do a good job, that's rough.
That's worse.
That was last night when when I was doing the roast battle. I got off stage, and one of the comics was like, they're tight, and I was just like, okay. And then I went up and they were fine. Right. And then I got off and I was like, yeah, they weren't tight. They were just
didn't like you.
I wouldn't even say they didn't like you. It was just like you could be you, but you just got to figure out how to like, you know. The thing that I see a lot of too is that people are like, the audience. It's like, no, man, that's the job. The job is the people in front of you try to make them laugh. Sometimes you will, sometimes you don't. And it's just like sometimes you get audiences that really fuck with you and you love it. Sometimes you don't. And I see too many people, I think, blame the audience than just be honest with themselves, being like, hey, you just didn't have it this time.
Yeah, lock in.
Yeah.
I always give people the supportive knuckles no matter what, and then the honest facial reaction. So I'll give them like the supportive, you did that, you know? And then I go, you know what I mean?
What's crazy?
I'll go,
the people that are like delusional, that are just like, what happened? No, that was great, right? And you're like, no.
It was fun that you went up and did that, but it was not good.
Have you seen people be like, oh, no, it wasn't that bad? And you're like, no, it was fucking that bad.
Yeah, it's me. That's me. Oh, yeah, they're just gay. Oh, dude, I hate these gay liberal crowns. No, dude, they were laughing at racist shit. You just suck. You just suck. Oh, dude, this crowd's racist. They hate Asian people. Like, no, they hate Asian people who suck at comedy. Oh, dude, I can't get any spots at Black Rabbit. Yeah, you suck, dude. You suck. Joey. Here's the tax paperwork, man.
There's tax paperwork?
Red. Hey, guys, just let me know if you need anything. Red. Oh, fuck! I'm cooked!
I do want to point out that Black Rabbit is probably the best.
I fucking love it here.
It's such a great room.
Yeah.
I love playing here. I'll tell you this. Can I give you guys a critique? I love the room, the space, the seating, the way you guys run it. Perfect. Stinky Mike. I don't know what Barker you got, but he needs to brush his tonsils.
I think that's the comics more than anything.
Yeah, somebody's got a stinky mic. I know it's not them. I've kissed Joey. His breath smells great.
Joe, you got good
Smells like gummy worms.
It smells like gummy worms.
Yeah.
I didn't know we kissed, dude. I've been kissing too many dudes, man.
No,
All
we
right.
didn't. We didn't.
I got a
Stop
question.
getting drunk and kissing boys,
If
dude.
you guys were both single, it's hypothetical
is this a
single
gay
question.
thing?
No, kind of. Would you? All right. So hottest chick. All you got to do is to kiss a guy, make out with a guy to fuck a hot chick. Would you?
No. I'm good.
I'm not that down bad.
Yeah, I was never that down bad as a single guy because I remember when I was single, I was like, what am I doing? What was Joey doing? I'm jerking him off. Oh, me? Yeah. I was never that down bad as a single guy. I would catch myself. Here's what the thing: if I was about to drive like 6 hours to go get some pussy, I would jerk off first and see if I still wanted to go.
No, absolutely.
I have that moment of like, dude, get some post-nut clarity, and then you're like, yeah, nah, I'm not kissing a dude. It really depends.
Wait,
is the dude a trans woman with giant tits? Is it Mia Khalifa with a cock?
That does beg the question though. Is it gayer to kiss a guy for pussy or to just say I'm all right and go home and beat off?
That is a gay paradox.
It is a gay paradox. It is a gay paradox because you're like, no, dude, I'm not gonna kiss a guy to fuck a girl.
hot chick.
I'm gonna go home and watch a guy fuck a girl.
chick.
my own dick and beat my own dick.
I'm gonna go cuck myself by two people I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna stare at a dick while I'm jerking off.
And think about how much I wish I was that dick.
Yeah. I'm not gay.
But I do have a preference of dicks that I'd wish I was.
It reminds me of the Ron White bit. He's like, do you want the guy to have, when you're watching porn, you want the guy to have a tiny little dick? No, I want him to have a big hard. Oh, my God.
Ron White's truly one of my favorites.
Oh, man.
It is weird because it's like porn is inherently gay for that reason. You know what I mean? Like you're watching another dude bang a chick, but then it's like if you only watch lesbian porn, that is also super gay.
Yeah,
What, to
that's
only
kinda
watch
weird.
chicks?
To
No.
only watch chicks.
I don't know if that's gay.
Isn't that weird though?
As a
That's
guy?
kind of weird for a
I don't
guy
know
to be
if
like,
it's
I'm
gay.
only into lesbian porn, strictly lesbian.
Well, it depends. Are they wearing strap-ons? Because then it's like now you're kind of getting into the like women wearing stuff to fuck
That's
stuff.
a slippery slope. I
Yeah,
feel like.
yeah. Oh, we're really finding our sexuality on this episode. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I asked one question and now we're just like, is chicks wearing a strap-on fucking another chick gay?
I mean, these are the important
I find-
questions that people
Dude,
need to know.
I'll find myself conflicted when I watch lesbian porn. I'll be there doing my thing, watching these two ladies smash clams, and then there's a brief moment in my brain that goes, "Hey, where's the dick, though?" You know what? It's like I'm a chef. I'm trying the sauce. I'm
You know what this
Needs
needs?
salt.
Some dick.
some dick.
No. Here's the thing. The voice that says that, is it like, man, this needs dick? Or is it like, man, this needs some dick? And then
Yeah.
you're like, either way, it's kind of...
No. I'm a Louisiana black woman making gumbo. This show is good, baby, but it's missing one primary ingredient: some dick.
That's fucking gold.
And then I go in the cupboard, I grab the dick jar, and I go. Now it's two guys fucking two girls.
Is it small little dicks, or is it just like flakes of dicks?
It's flakes of dick.
It's like dick-shaped sprinkles.
It's
Yeah.
It's fish food dick. It's just fucking dick sprinkles. Little Jimmys.
little flake dick
Little
flakes.
Johnnies.
Dick flakes.
Dick flakes. The perfect start to an American breakfast.
They're
Oh,
just
my
covered in
God.
Lowry's.
Yeah. Tony Chachery's dick. Spicing this thing up. Dude, I'm so glad we're on a podcast together.
I know.
Never
This is the
see
first time to
this.
have.
I'm always off camera.
Yeah, it's good
on
to
his.
have you like front and center.
Yeah.
But you're also in a metal band. It's very great. You're also a comic, and you both have toured together.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
fun was that?
Portland.
So fun, yeah. We did the undoable that we didn't think it was possible to do a comedy show at a metal show in the most liberal city in the country, one of them,
Portland, Oregon.
in Portland, Oregon, and it worked. And they paid attention and they liked all the jokes. There was like, weird pink-haired, Antifa people laughing at his trans jokes and stuff like that. It was like, let's go, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The right person.
It was crazy. We did 3 metal bands opening, and then like a little intermission, and then Taylor God mic'd me. I did 20, and then they ripped a crazy set.
Hell yeah.
And it was sold out. I mean, it was a small room of a venue that we've played a lot.
But still, that's sick.
It was like a red room.
We played it safe.
It was like a red room or a secondary room situation, but it still fit.
It was
like
100 people.
Yeah, and 100 people in a room twice as large as this studio.
Yeah,
That's
about the
sick.
size of Black Rabbit.
That's sick.
Yeah, 100 people in Black Rabbit. It was about
Yeah.
the size.
That's fucking tight.
And it
20
was-
mins.
And
I
it was cool, yeah.
we
I mean,
were-
if I still lived there, I could have done the big room and like got close probably, but I just wasn't there to like, hey, come to the show. So I wanted to do something, like that we knew it would sell out and be full, and it was fucking awesome. We have footage of it. It's a little hard to hear, so
I have
yeah.
iPhone footage of it. It pulled up on my memories, musical
shit.
memories. That was over like a year ago, last
the
year.
fuck's up,
July.
daddies?
It was almost a
Yeah.
year ago. Yeah.
Yo! I don't know. They did a show. I always fuck with Taylor because they did a show at Come and Take It here in Austin, and it was awesome, and everyone was having a good time, and they destroyed the fucking set. They fucking brought the fucking house down. And at the end, Taylor, he's all like, he's got a tank top and black skinny jeans on. He's all sweaty and he's looking badass and shit. And at the end of their set, they goes, "Thank you so much, Austin, Texas. Let's get drunk and hang out." He's on top of the... This guy's on top of the world. Yeah, I'm metal guy. I'm metal frontman guy. I just crushed with my boys, right? And then I pull him aside. I go, "Taylor, let's get drunk and hang out." And he's, when you just get off stage and you're all like fucking overstimulated with the dopamine is just rushing through your head. And he goes, "Wait, what?" And I go, "You went, let's get drunk and hang out."
It was like that politician where it was like, we're going to Carolina.
We're going. He's beyond. Yes.
That ruined his career.
We're going to Rhode Island. We're going to Vermont. Bystander.
Chappelle ruined that guy, dude.
And I'm gonna wash up.
Thank you, Texas. We're going to go get drunk, and then we're going to hang out.
I think I don't. Did you have footage of it or no?
I fucking wish,
Oh,
dude. I would
dude.
pay $400.
He's never let me hear the end of that.
I mean,
one,
I
dude.
totally get it. Is there anything you don't let him hear the end of?
I don't know. Just his daily activities, not doing enough. I'm like, let's go, dude. You can
come on.
He's like, I'm not happy with where I am in comedy, and I'm like, well, you could put. I uploaded 100 clips to the YouTube that you could set live. There's shit you could be doing.
This is how that goes. This is how that goes. I open the YouTube channel. I go, oh my god.
You just stress yourself into an existential crisis.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then they're coming in 30 seconds. I'm playing Rivals. I'm like, fuck this. I can't have work and then a video game that's very fun like that close.
Yeah.
It's 2 clicks and I'm not, fuck this.
Yeah. What are you playing Marvel Rivals?
I'm playing Marvel. What? Who do I play?
Yeah.
Who do I play?
Yeah.
I play everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm a D1 Korean at this shit. I'm like doing.
You're diamond already?
I'm Filipino, but I'm doing I'm not Korean, but I'm Platinum 3, and that's the highest I've gotten so far.
I got to Grandmaster 1.
Solo Q Platinum 3.
Solo Q Grandmaster.
I gotta add you. Me, Jake Ricca, Asan, Lemaire.
You can leave now.
I have a whole.
I'm just kidding.
I play a little Rivals every now and then. Every once in a while, I turn the Rivals on with the kids. Come on, I played Iron Man a couple times. I figured it out. Come on now.
Taylor's in the chat like, can I just please have Punisher, please? Can I just, please,
I
guys.
need a gun. It's the only. I can only play
I
games
don't,
with guns.
He's like, I don't care that you're Lord. Just let me have fucking Punisher.
Yeah, just the Lord Punisher. Lord Punisher looks like he's about to bust.
By the way, that's the one game I love playing as Invisible Woman or fucking Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is fun too. I love me some Rivals, dude.
Rivals is great.
Dude, I have a folder. Dude, I have this. This is crazy. I have anime porn of the Marvel Rivals characters that I like.
Oh my god!
And then I have a dual screen setup.
What a gooner.
So no, it's not. Let me explain. I put up the naked picture of the character that I like playing as I play her, and then every time I start losing, I look at her butt naked and I go, I can't let her down. I swear to God. I just have a dual screen setup of like anime porn, Marvel Rivals, and then I'm in a ranked match. Like, all right, guys. All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun.
Just bricked up.
I'm not playing right now. I'm on a 30-day chat ban.
30-day for coming on the chat.
No,
Ridley hits me up. He's like, dude, let's lock in. Let's work. Let's get some clips going. Let's record some podcast episodes. I got a 30-day chat ban, so I can't really do anything. Marvel. So like, now's the time to lock in.
30-day chat ban, 30-day post every day for 30 days. They're coming in 30 seconds.
Oh my god! What's the worst you've gooned? Like, what's the?
I've definitely, gooned to the Marvel Rivals thing. Yeah, definitely gooned to that stuff.
Have you?
What, the worst I've gooned?
Yeah, like what's the worst thing you've like come to, or just like the worst not sexual thing, but like where you're like, fuck, why am I into this weird niche thing?
I don't know, dude. I keep it pretty vanilla. POV, reverse cowgirl. It's pretty much.
It's OG stuff.
I can answer this. I put a golf ball in my fleshlight.
What?
to simulate the pelvic floor.
Something's not right about this thing.
Yeah, I put a hair tie on the end of it and a golf ball inside, so that when you put it in, you feel a hump.
Why has this got dimples?
It's got there's like a rolling. It's like a wave pool for my dick. I'm just whoa. I'd fucking boil water, drop it in the boiling water, leave it there for like 20 minutes.
So it warms up.
Yeah, I warm it up. Yeah. Oh, dude, I go crazy, dude. I go crazy when my wife's unaccessible, dude. I go nuts. I have to. I'm so high strung, man. It's like that scene from Wolf of Wall Street. He was like, "You gotta crank those numbers up, buddy. You gotta." How many times you jerk off in a day?
Dude, the worst part of
in my head.
The worst part about our friendship is that our wives, my fiance and his wife, are best friends.
Yeah,
and so they're synced up. So we're both not getting pussy at the exact same time of the month. It's like it's got to be one of the worst things ever. When we're both just like pissed off and trying to work on this project, these podcasts and shit together.
Just two angry go-getters with full tanks,
just taking turns jerking off in the bathroom.
1 second, dude. I have to dump yogurt into the toilet.
Can't record yet.
Oh my god, that's so
something's wrong, man. You're like, yo, what's going on? He looks down, it's just Emma Frost butt naked on my phone. I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm fine.
What about you, Frank? What's the worst goon you've had?
Worst goon? I mean, I definitely like found one video that I liked and just was like, I fucking jerked off to the same video 3 times in one day.
That's fucking incredible.
Where I was just like, this one just got a special place in my heart.
Until it kind of hurt.
Yeah, a little
Kinda
bit. We're
hurt.
like, it kind of burns. You know what I mean?
Isn't that the worst? You're
Grabbing
like-
too hard.
It's a 3-minute video. You bust in a minute. You're like, I'll come back to this. It's a total of 3 minutes of jorking, and he's like, woo!
What's the worst is when you find a video, you love it, and then you're like, well, I can't download it because I can't have any. I don't want this on my phone. And I was like, but I also don't want to save the bookmark, right? And then you're like, well, I don't want to write down the title and the notes. So it's like you try to your best to remember it, and then you can't find it, and then like years later or like a couple months later, it pops back up, and you're like, oh my god, the hits.
Yeah, it's so bad that like they've banned Pornhub in Texas because I've just been like trying to. What's her name? Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I lost her.
I only know her by the page. I love Paige. She's great. Page 3. She's my favorite.
I will say, I feel like the hub being locked down here does kind of help in a way because you're like, oh,
More
I'm gonna-
productive?
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna, and then you're like, oh, it's like, I don't
Well,
put
just
my
so you guys
fucking ID
know,
into all these sites. I'm not gonna
X
fucking go
videos
through that.
is still open, and so is eRome and eFucked. So have fun. So is Flesh.com.
Noodle Magazine.
What is Noodle Magazine?
It's a Russian website that gives you cancer. Fucking dude. Brazzers. Full 45-minute videos on Brazzers. Noodle Magazine.
Jerking off alone. It's like Russian.
Hey, are you in Soviet Russia?
Oh, here's the video. Hold on one sec. Show the video.
Don't type in Noodle Magazine. It's don't go to the porn site right now, Joey. You fucking maniac. Well, you actually can go to Noodle Magazine. No, there's no porn on the front. It actually doesn't even look like a porn site when you go to it. It looks like you're gonna get cancer. Yeah, just type in.
Why did it already pop up like that?
Go to Noodle. Look at this. I love this website design though. Oh no. What? No, that's up down today. Just type it in. Yeah. Type in Noodle Magazine. Yeah, that was a link thing.
Newful.
Noodle Magazine. Look at the background. It looks so fucking cool. I want my website to look like this. Look at that.
Well,
That doesn't look like a porn
looks like
website.
AI. It looks like an AI
It
thing.
looks like the inside of Jarvis's brain. It's Jarvis, give me big titty Latinas.
Jarvis, give me fucking
Jarvis, give me ebony lactating videos.
Jarvis, give me Where Are They Now videos.
It's the fapping database.
The thing that I've seen now, which is kind of fucked but also really hilarious, is that there was a video they had at it was like Riley Reid and her husband doing like funny TikTok dances, and then it would cut to videos of her getting railed from when she did porn.
10 black guys.
So it'd be like dancing in the kitchen, then be the black scene she shot, and you're like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's a 10th owner Civic for sure.
It is funny when the porn stars try to post like normal life shit on their Instagram. It's like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm still into
my
it.
child has changed my life. You're like, hey, yo.
Could you date a porn star
No.
Absolutely
afterwards?
No.
Married?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Millions of dollars?
I'm good friends with Alexis Fox.
I know, I'm good
We're
friends with her, too. Yeah,
she
yeah.
rules.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a nice lady, and she's a veteran.
Yeah.
She served our country in many ways. She's in the Air Force.
She was also in Vietnam as someone's stepdaughter.
Yeah. She was in the Air Force and the Cuck Chair Force. Shout out Alexis Fox. She
I
rules.
remember I told my wife that I got to meet Alexis Fox. I was like, she's a porn star. And she was like, oh, no. You're not making her feel uncomfortable, are you?
Oh, yeah. I also, when I used to work at Vulcan, I met Mandy Muse, and she fucking torqued on me. And then she kissed me on the cheek, and I pulled her away. I was like, you bitch, no! And I've seen where that mouth's been. And then, then I got ringworm right here. I had ringworm on my right cheek for like 2 weeks. It was horrible. Oh, my God. Mandy Muse. She rules. She was on Xanax for sure. She was... top right. That... Boom!
Damn.
Yeah, Pog. Certified.
Makes me want to go to the gym.
Yeah, dude. That makes me want to
put
work
some
out more
reps
than
in, dude.
this.
She rules. She was definitely on Xans, though. She was on the Xans.
She was on the Xans.
She was off some bars. She was... No, don't click that. Yeah. There's a reason why. The safe search icon's on it, Joey. It's just
Joey's
going on.
acting like he doesn't know how Google works all of a sudden. What's this do? What happens when I click
Hey,
this?
Joey, why are your pants by the door? just off camera.
Up, Joey's coming again.
Guys, let's goon together.
Dude,
Yeah, dude, let's do it like it's 8th grade. You guys have your PSPs? The PSP sleepover? I went to one. I was the only kid without a PSP. I was like, what is happening? Oh my God. It's just a room of backlit faces while they jerk off.
yeah, they're like, we figured out how to hack into
All right,
the
bros.
regular
Parents
internet.
are out of town. We're building a jork fort and we're bringing our PSPs.
Jorking, dude.
The jork fort.
A fucking porn station
Bring your
portable.
biggest quilt.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've got a 32 gigabyte card full of Bang Bros clips. Shout out Bang Bros.
Full of 7-second real media clips.
Oh, all right. Would you fuck a midget?
Oh, it's on my list.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's my hall pass for my wife.
I mean, they got hot all of a sudden. Like growing up,
Yeah.
my whole life, it
I
was
think
it
they've
was
always
all
been hot.
it was all dudes that you ever saw. Like the only ones that made it to the big time, they were all guys, and they
that one, the one on Facebook, the Facebook
none of them
one.
were hot. There was
That's
never hot-
crazy.
There
That's
were never
the
hot
Facebook
girl
she's on.
midgets
Yeah.
until like TikTok came out.
They all look like Bam's mom. You're like, what if we gave April Margera a 4-foot height and giant boobs?
So today we're
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Lori the midget, she's my favorite. I'm so glad we found her.
She made millions. She's making millions, dude. These midgets are making a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into
No
these.
pun intended.
We'll get into these questions. All right.
got
Oh, you have
questions.
questions.
Let's go.
Now, these are all
Frank, you're so
questions.
prepared, dude.
These are all questions my wife wrote, who is a therapist.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go one after, and then we'll start with Ridley.
Okay.
What was the most important lesson you've learned from your past relationships, platonic and or romantic?
All right. So in romantic relationships, my most important lesson that I've learned is stop looking for surface value lust. I think that in like relationships, bro, and I see this in like modern dating, people love looking for that surface value. That surface value is the hook. And I think that a lot of people, have you seen these marriages where they drop $90,000 on a wedding?
Yeah.
And then they get divorced in like 2 weeks. And you're like, bro, it was all set in lust and vanity. And I think that you really should take the time to figure out who somebody is and kind of abstain from sex for a while. Really, like, dude, me and my wife didn't do anything sexual. I've been with my wife for 8 years. We haven't done anything sexual for 7. And no. I just started fucking her this last year. It's actually sick. The sex update came. The Sex with Your Wife DLC came out, and I downloaded it immediately. I gave Steam $20. It was so sick. But no, like
Whoa, the patch notes include busting now?
sick, dude. Sick. No, we didn't do anything for like 3 months. We kind of kept it like real. We kept it sophomore year for like 3 months. Just
Holding hands.
You holding hands.
Holding hands with your wife only is crazy.
Fingering in the movie theater?
Oh yeah. Fucking over the pants, HJ and Denny's. Standard sophomore year stuff. But then once we kind of figured out that like who each other was, and then we made the step to Finnuck, and it's been good ever since. And every year we kind of figure out like more and more about what we want from like them in that aspect. I don't know, dude. I used to just date chicks, and like she didn't fuck me the first time we hung out, I'd be like, bah!
Yeah.
And then I would be so attracted to those girls, and then turns out that girl has a 49-year-old boyfriend that works at NASA that she's also been talking to, and she just ghosted me for 3 days. Yeah, I don't know, maybe date somebody your age too. Don't date, like, this girl is 18 and she's fucking a 49-year-old guy at NASA. I'm 20. I'm 22 or 23 at this time, and I'm like, I can't compete with that. This
That
guy's
motherfucker's a space scientist.
an astronaut with a house. I was like, the fuck? But yeah, I don't know that. And then platonic relationships, I think, like with your boys and your friends, especially with, I have platonic relationships with women now that I'm married, because I'm so like, not in the single guy goon maxing brain. I'm not like, pussy, oh, I need it. Maybe she'll give it to me if we're friends. No, I'm like platonically friends with women, and I always kind of I always show. It's easier for me to be platonically friends with women now because they know, like, oh, this guy's married, he's a good guy. That part of their brain is deleted. They don't have to worry about me being like, what up? You know what I mean? And then with platonic friends with like my boys and shit, I've learned to communicate when I'm feeling disrespected. I've learned to communicate when I feel like my expectations as a friend. You know what I mean? The stuff that I reciprocate. So I think that's important. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people who just are stuck in these, like, I hate saying it, but like toxic friendships where, dude, I had people like live at my house. I remember I had a family member pass away and I got a lot of money, and then I just had a lot of people living off me. I'm paying for everything. And then I realized when all that money and shit went away, dude, I got locked up and I had 9 people living at my house and they couldn't scrounge up $250 to bail me out. And then my apartment went under and I got evicted and I was homeless. And then I started doing stand-up. You know what I mean? And then I kind of started learning, like, yo, sometimes people ain't your people. They might just be there to get a thing. So I was very quick to learn, like, sometimes people just want to be your friend to get stuff from you. And then I started doing comedy, and that lesson
quickly became valuable.
Thank you for helping me send that home.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just be on the lookout for motherfuckers who just want something from you. Some people don't have your best interests, bro.
No.
That's why this guy, dude, I've only known him for 2 years, but all of that experience has helped me deduce that this person is not in a position to get anything from me. This guy helps me build my fucking shit, and I pay him when I can. When I get money for something, we make a podcast together. I have a sponsor that we sell these like wireless car charger things that are fucking sick as fuck. You just like put it on and it's charging. It's built into your dash or whatever. Shout out Course Motorsports. Use promo code Frogman15 at checkout. Just plug my shit real quick. Yeah. But like when I get paid from that, I'm not keeping it all to myself. I go, hey, dude, we just got paid. This thing that you and I built together, that we built on. There's no money involved. We're just boys, and you're driven, and you want to do this thing with me. If I didn't have all those people who fucked me over and wanted to take from me all the time with nothing, you know what I mean, give me nothing in return, I wouldn't be prepared for a friendship like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's so gay.
It is gay.
No, I love that, dude. Brother, no, that's beautiful, dude. I love that.
1 second. Glaze Taylor section of the
go ahead, your turn. What was the most important lesson you've learned from your past relationships, platonic and or romantic?
So the romantic side of it was like when I was 16, I had like my first long-term relationship, and I was with this girl for like a year or two. And this girl was just like, I didn't see it because I was so it was the first girl that ever gave me any pussy, you know what I mean? And so I was just like, oh my God, yes. And I would like sneak out of my house to go fucking hook up with her and stuff. And like, it turned me into like a bad kid. I was always like a really good kid, you know? And this girl was like a devil woman. Like the first one was like a demon.
Was she white?
Yeah. Oh,
hell yeah. That's my kind of white girl.
She was like
dude.
a white alt girl.
Oh my God, the ones mom warned you about.
Yeah, exactly. And my mom was like, I hate this girl. And I'm like, you just don't understand. We're in love. You know what I mean? You don't get it. You don't even know. And they were totally right. But anyway, it ended really bad because we were like, you know, my first experiences getting drunk was with her. She was like always she was doing drugs. She ended up with like a couple heroin possessions and a couple kids. So who came out of that alive? You know what I mean? Yeah. But I ended up having to go to some like really intense therapy to get away from her as a young kid. Like when I was 17, my parents, like right before I turned 18, they sent me away. Yeah, but yeah,
Where'd they send you away to?
They sent me to like an actual like you remember that show Brat Camp?
Yes.
Yeah, they sent me to like a wilderness therapy program.
Oh, dude, those are the worst.
It was sick actually. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. It was
the
really
one
cool.
guy who loved it.
Yeah, it was
honestly
cool. Well,
dude,
everyone else there was way more fucked up than me, so I quickly realized like, oh, I'm just a pussy. Right. Like I'm just like these people have been like sexually assaulted. There's girls that have been sexually assaulted there like a bunch of times. And there's guys. There was a 14-year-old kid that had like a baby on the way and would just put people in the hospital for fun, lived in the sticks. And so I was like, oh shit, like, my problems aren't that serious. I just need to get away from this bitch. You know what I mean?
I love how Taylor's version I love how Taylor's version is wilderness camp and mine was weed charging in jail facing a felony. It's like, oh my God, dude.
Taylor's like, I got 99 problems and actually I only have one problem. It's this bitch.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's what it taught me. But the real like therapy part of it taught me that I was like codependent on her, and I never heard of that before, but like I needed her to like make me happy, right? And so I was like, okay, we're just gonna be happy with yourself, be at 100% with yourself, and then anyone else that comes into your life, whether it's platonic, a friend, or a romantic relationship, woman, they should only add. You should only be at like 110 or like 120 with this other person, and like when I was with that person, she was always like taking away. You know what I mean? So it was always take away from my 100% feeling good about myself, loving life. You know, it's like people should only add to that. So when I met and she would also cheat on me. Every girlfriend I had until that time cheated on me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so I never wanted to do. I've never cheated. I've never done anything like that. And it's just like because I know how bad it sucks. You know what I mean? And so when I met my fiance 12 years ago, we've been together for a long time. She was in the same boat where she had been cheated on by her past couple guys that she was with, and like she was just like, I'm good by myself. You have to be good by yourself, dude.
Right.
There's so many people that whether it's platonic or romantic, you're not good by yourself, dude. You're not good with yourself.
You're feeling a void, right?
Yeah, you gotta be like, I'm 100% fine all the time. After that relationship, I was like a born again virgin. I just was like I was just playing video games in my parents' house, and I just was like, no, I'm not gonna try to get pussy. You know what I mean? And it was just like, and then that sucked because I had to like break out of that again. You have to like learn how to not be a fucking weird virgin again. That was weird. 4 years with no pussy at 18.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Your first
22?
Your first 4 years of I mean, it was probably a little less than that.
Yeah, so you were like on track to becoming a Super Smash Brothers contestant.
Yeah, you could have went pro, dude.
We could have went pro, dude. We could have went to state, but that pussy, dude.
Yeah, and I've also never been a like pussy guy. I've never been a pussy getter guy.
Yeah, I'm not a pussy guy either,
I've
dude.
never been a pussy guy. I mean, I like pussy.
I've never been a pussy guy.
But I've never been the pussy getter guy. Like I've only had sex with like 4 people.
In your whole life?
4 or 5 people, yeah.
Whoa, how many people have you had sex with?
Dude, I cannot.
Yeah, and then so
I think
have
I'm
a
high
really
15s.
and I always say like all of my experiences were
Is that
like
a lot?
No, I'm more than that.
That's
dude.
crazy, yeah.
I try to do it. Sometimes I try
I
to
think I
start
might be
from the
over
beginning.
20. I think that's
it's odd, but and you know what's funny? I was thinking about this. It's like everyone always goes, dude, that's really cool, dude. That's really cool. And I'm like, it's never cool to not get pussy. It just matters for a while, and then you hit an age where it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
There was never a time when I was cool for not getting as much pussy as everybody else. There was never a time when that was cool. But nowadays we're adults. I'm like, yeah, I've only fucked 4 people, and they're like, oh, dude, that's really cool. Like you're really. It's like, no, it's not. Thanks,
and then
but
some
no,
chick's
it's-
like, I want to be number 5.
no, they never do. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, you know what my dad would say.
I've never had the way with the ladies, the way that some
that's
of
so
my
fun.
friends have, but it's fine. I mean, it's my experience, but I'm in a happy relationship. I feel fucking great. I see all these guys out here struggling, dude. Shit's fucking rough.
Yeah, I know.
dude.
It is rough, and I have something to add to that. Like, this is me picturing you as a single guy hitting on a girl. Let's get drunk and hang out.
He's like,
I was always so bad with it, dude.
I was like, I hope he brings up single guys, and I just like, let me slip in the callback right quick, dude.
But yeah, all my experiences with women like that were like, it was like the Goldilocks, you know, in the 3 Bears thing, where it's like I had the one that was nuclear that fucked me up, and then everything after that was like, I either liked her too much and she like didn't want anything to do with me, or like I didn't like the girl at all. And then I'd be like, she one time was like, yeah, like we should hang out and like do stuff. We just like have sex and then I go home, and I'm like, oh, if the sex is confusing you, we don't have to do that anymore. Like I don't want to hang out with you all the time. And then I met my fiance, and it was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hang out all the time.
The Goldilocks pussy thing is so funny. You're like, this one's really tight, but she's got 4 older brothers that want to beat my ass.
this one's
like,
kind of loose.
Yeah, but she makes a fire spaghetti and meatballs. This bitch really knows her way around a hamburger helper, dude.
Me and Dan Nolan would have this bit where we would do, because me and Dan Nolan used to live together.
Yeah.
We would do this bit where it was
Love Dan.
Funny
like a
last
Def Jam comic, but doing like a hamburger helper bit. Yeah. So it was just like, he'd be like, Bro, we were so poor, dog. We had the hamburger. We ain't had the help. How you gonna have the hamburger and no helper?
How you gonna have the hamburger and no helper?
Sometimes you just need a little help.
Hey, we didn't even have hamburger helper back in the day. We just had the glove.
I was trying to think about that.
Boy, what you finna do with just a glove, man? We was in that bitch like Michael Jackson in that motherfucker.
Singing about helping hamburger. That was the whole bit, was just a black guy doing a hamburger helper.
How you got Mac with no cheese? How you got BL but no T?
Oh my God,
Food missing an item, a critical ingredient. Is so funny man, that boy had a cheeseburger, no cheese. Man, that's a hamburger.
Oh God, I
funny
miss
as-
old school Def Jam.
Dude, it ruled.
All right. Is there a habit you have or a behavior you do that you wish you didn't, and why haven't you been able to stop?
I extrapolate bad timelines.
What?
We were just talking about this.
I go into like Tony Stark Jarvis computer brain. I'm like, and if I didn't do this, it wouldn't lead to that. And if I didn't do that, it wouldn't lead to this. And if I would have just done this, we wouldn't be here.
Give him the example
okay.
with your car.
Oh yeah. So my wife.
So your Miata's broken right now. Your car's broken.
Okay, so I currently own a 99 Mazda Miata. Okay, a year ago, my wife got rear-ended on her way to work. Okay? On her way home from work, she gets rear-ended. She doesn't have a ride to her job. I'm driving her to work. I'm driving her to work for 2 weeks while it's in the shop. I get sideswiped. Okay? I get the check. I sell it. I get the insurance gives me a check. I fly to Alabama. I buy a new car. I fucking drive that car back home. And now that car is broken. So I'm like, well, if she never got fucking rear-ended, I would still have the fucking truck. And if I didn't get fucking sideswiped, if I would have just taken Congress that day instead of going on I-35, I would have got sideswiped, and I'd still have that truck. And and then I would be able to make it to the show on fucking time. But I don't, because I have to wait for a fucking Uber driver, and the Uber driver's late because my wife went to work that day, she got fucking rear-ended, and I wouldn't say, honey, just take an Uber that day. I said, no, I'll take you to work that day.
Psychotic, bro.
I wish I didn't think that way. I would pay so much money to just be like, oh. Like if I could just take a pill and be like, oh, I need to be on Xanax. Oh, Xanax.
To be able to just roll with it?
The number one pill of, all right. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm always going, we're in the wrong timeline. You made a mistake or whatever. Like anything. Comedy, fucking. And if I wouldn't have had a Pizza Hut, I wouldn't have been bloated. And if I wouldn't have been bloated, I wouldn't have been on stage sweating and looking retarded and forgetting my jokes and focusing on the fact that I'm sweating too much. And if you would have just brought your towel, then you would have been able to wipe your forehead and the audience would have been freaked out. Because you're an Asian man in 2025 and everyone gets nervous when they see a sweaty Asian guy since the pandemic. Everyone thinks these people are horrified. Everyone hates you. They think you have a new strain of COVID. Kill yourself. Suicide. Everybody, it's like a crazy flow chart of
It's like
fucking,
Charlie from It's Always Sunny, that fucking meme. You seen that?
Yeah, that and it's the way I break it down is like when they get caught TPing in South Park, when they get caught TPing the art teacher's house and they're about to go into the office and Cartman's like, and then we went to he starts trying to get everyone's story straight before they go talk to the principal. That's how I fucking think. I'm like, hamana, and then this thing happened, and then that only happened because this happened 2 years ago. I wish I could just erase that habit and just be more present and have more accountability because I'm always trying to justify this fucked up thing. I'm going back, trying to find the problem and what went wrong, when in reality it's me. I go back and I try to point and find the blame when in reality it might have been my own shortcoming of not going over material, not going to I've been exercising, I've been taking jiu-jitsu classes, and that really helps me like sweat and get all that anxiety out because it's a real problem. Like when you're in there, it's a simulated real problem. Like I'm getting head squeezed. My head's getting squeezed. I feel like I'm about to die. And then that feeling of fuck, I'm in like a fight. And then I go on stage and I do stand up and I'm like, I could fuck everyone up here. I could fucking kill that guy. I don't give a fuck what these people think about me. I know how to fucking put you in a go-go plot. I'll just put my shin on your throat and then pull your head down. And watch the life leave your eyes. And it's something about that.
Oh, you don't think I'm funny?
Just RNC. You don't like that joke? Oh, I'm putting the audience to sleep. Just the guy, the audience member's like, yeah, man, great set. It's that. I don't know. It's that. It calms that
Anxiety.
And then I don't fucking yeah. It calms the bad timeline talk that I have in my head sometimes.
What do you?
Dude, I am just so addicted to procrastination, bro.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, it's like it really is like a drug where it like feels so good.
We were running
In the
late
moment,
today.
It feels.
I saw
good.
that. Yeah.
It feels so good. Well, hang on a second.
It
That
wasn't
wasn't completely
no,
my
it
fault.
was fine.
Hang on a second. That wasn't completely my
I
fault.
was just being nasty.
No. What was
nasty.
hilarious is last night I go, yeah, noon's good, right? And you go, yeah, text Taylor. And I text Taylor, I go, noon's good, right?
You texted me this morning.
I did text you this morning. I texted you last
and
night.
I was drunk, and the last thing that he told me
was 1:30?
Well, no, it was like
Yes.
well, the last physical thing that he said to me was 1:30 because he's like, dude, drive safe, it's 1:30. And I thought that I had that imprinted in my brain.
Yeah, we're in downtown Austin. I go, it's 1:30. Drive safe.
Oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
go, be alert. It's
Yeah.
because we were out. We were literally
Yeah.
all day together. We went to the pool yesterday. We got day drunk. We wrote for the roast.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took a nap at his house. And then I did a showcase at Sunset. It was a very busy
If I wouldn't
day.
have taken that nap, if I wouldn't have had those beers, I would have I would have won the roast battle.
Wow.
Frank wouldn't be mad at me.
Frank
No, I'm
wouldn't
just
be
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you.
No.
Okay.
We were on the way over here. He's like, Frank's fucking livid, dude.
No, I don't
Frank's so
give a
fucking
shit.
mad.
We're trying to bring Banana Phone to the Comedy Store. What the fuck's going on? I'm fucked.
No, you're
yeah,
good. You know
I
how to
I'm
do it.
love-
making this fake thing in my head.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, continue
I
on,
love when I have a bunch of shit to do that I know I got to do. It just feels so goddamn good in the moment to just not do any of it.
That's my biggest problem. Procrastination's my biggest problem.
And then it's like that, like a hangover, or like, oh my god, like I fucking did a bunch of drugs last night and I fucking feel like shit. That moment when it's down to crunch time and you got to get this fucking podcast out tomorrow and you got to edit it. You've had it on your hard drive for a week. You shot it last week. You know what I mean? And then you're like, oh fuck, it's Tuesday night at midnight, and I've been playing Resident Evil 7 for the 4th time. But I don't know why.
You came to the wrong house, boy.
And it really.
Meanwhile, we have an empire to build, and so, you came to the wrong.
And I've got all the tools to do it. I've got all the tools to build the empire, and I'm just fucking lazy. And but it's like,
Resident
I
Evil
get it all done. I generally get it all done and make everybody happy. But it's just a thing that it seems so simple to just get your shit done.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's so challenging.
No, I get it. I 100%. I'm there right there with you.
It's like I understand that because it's like I need the pressure of like, fuck, I'm about to fail these people.
I was like that
Yeah.
in school, though.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think we all have ADHD.
Oh, we absolutely do.
Yeah, and in some weird way, unfortunately, the only way out of it for me is to do more things.
Yeah.
So is to like go work out, or go stop everything I'm doing and go on a long walk in the heat and sweat a bunch, and then I'll come back, shower, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll get my stuff done now.
Yeah.
Like I need to do something else. I don't know why my brain works that way, but
Dude.
I hate that about myself.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think there's things out there that could help you guys.
A little Addy.
I think
Drugs.
drugs, little Nuka-Cola.
Oh shit, little 5-3 baby, cherry bombs. We're actually about to almost finish up. Anything you guys want to plug before we start to get out of here?
Guys, go listen to Taylor's podcast, Gorecast, on YouTube.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming back. It's gonna be. But there's a bunch of cool shit. If you like stuff about like the inner workings of the metal industry or talking to local comics in Austin, go to youtube.com/Gorecast. Go check out Taylor's podcast. It's very funny.
And then check out the podcast that we do with together for Ridley Radio. That's probably, I mean, I like it more than my own podcast. I have more fun doing that.
Me too.
Because we just goof and have fun, and we have had some pretty cool guests on. There's some pretty cool. Frank's been on. Frank's actually on the next. I don't know when this is coming out, but
Probably
next week.
next week, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, if it comes out before ours, you're on our next episode.
Yeah, watch this. Anybody who's watching this, go head over and watch me and Frank talk about his dead dad.
Yeah.
A captivating hour of loss and mourning.
Yeah. Oh, also, I'm releasing new music under the new project is Gritmonger, GRITMONGER, Gritmonger TX on Instagram. It's fun. We're doing some silly, heavy, ignorant rap metal shit. So
Fuck yeah, dude. I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely like Wigger metal. It rules. Wigger metal. Another thing I'd like to say before we go, guys, go check out Banana Phone Mike on Instagram. It's fucking incredible, man. It's a 1v100 roast battle mixed with like a bucket mic minute thing. There's
It's so fun.
I don't think there's any other show in Austin, Texas where you do a minute out of a bucket, but definitely check out Banana Phone Mike.
It's never been done before.
It's never been done before. Comics do a minute out of the bucket, and then they get roasted and heckled by the audience and a panel of comedians. Check out Banana Phone Mike on IG and on Curious.
Truly one of my favorite shows to do. It's so much fucking fun.
So
dude.
much fun.
So
And
much fun.
you can buy episodes of Banana Phone Mike on Curious, a new streaming platform that sponsors the show. It's very
Hell
fun.
yeah, dude. I hope you make that money. Thank you guys so much. My name is Frank Castillo. Today was another episode. Have a good one. Oh, shout out to my sponsors, Kalia, Extracts, Puffco. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.
Puffco.
Ooh, that was a blast. Fuck